In preparation for the launch of the Steam Deck, which is supposedly happening any point now, we don't have exact details, Valve has been pushing out updates for a lot of their Source Engine titles. We talked about this a couple of months ago, where Half-Life 2 specifically received a pretty drastic back-end update that not only fixed a lot of bugs, but brought a lot of quality of life features that would benefit a modern computer. The only thing really holding back most Source Engine games at this point would be the user interface. Well, as of today, the day of recording, January 25th, Valve pushed an update to the beta branch of Half-Life 2. When launched with a specific command, Half-Life 2 now has a brand new controller-based user interface. However, and something that appears to be happening, is that every single Source Engine Half-Life game and Portal will be receiving these updates as well. They all have beta branches, and they all can be launched within this controller UI state, but with unfinished results. Some of the features, such as the redesigned HUD and fonts for everything on the screen, as well as weapon selection, do exist across all of these games. However, the redesign to the main menu, the options, the chapter selection, the saves and loads, and achievements have yet to be pushed. This includes Half-Life Source. So we're looking at Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Episode 2, Portal, Lost Coast, and Half-Life Source all receiving major updates to support the controller better in lieu of the launch of the Steam Deck. This does, of course, raise questions on which games would be next. Team Fortress 2 in its current state desperately requires a new user interface if it's going to be used with a controller. I have yet to data mine this update, however it should be fairly simple, and the findings of that data mine shouldn't be that drastic. However, it's interesting. Valve needs to be going back to all of their previously released games to better bring it up to date for the Steam Deck, something that they normally don't do. They never like looking back. So along the way, they might accidentally make some weird mistakes, such as updating the chapter icons for Half-Life 2, and in taking one of the pictures, having Eli wear his Episode 2 jacket and not his Half-Life 2 jacket. Something that isn't possible to do in retail Half-Life 2. It's an ongoing story, it's a very simple story, but it's something that anybody can check out if you enable the beta branch and use the launch command.